Well, speaking of insurance, I have a series on my YouTube channel called the Vlad Stocks series about just investment basics. And my second video was about the importance of health insurance. Mm-hmm. And it's funny how many people kind of scoff at it. They say, eating healthy is better than having health insurance.
Shit.
Or like, no, man, you need to just take certain herbs. You know what I mean? No, there's these African, there was one dude, Dr. Sebi, I think. You ever heard of him?
Nah.
So Dr. Sebi was from Honduras, and he claimed that with certain herbs you can cure AIDS, cancer, that type of thing. At one point he was sued by, because he wasn't a real doctor. But certain people, like I think Nipsey Hussle, really subscribe to what he's saying and stuff like that. But a lot of people follow these types of people and don't go to, and think that the American health system is a scam and doctors are scams and pills are scams and stuff like that. And they don't get health insurance, especially young people.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
I don't take medicine. I always try to find natural things for anything that if I ever get sick, I always try to find something natural. I don't like taking medicines. I don't take vitamins. I don't believe in a lot of that shit. They said it's just like eating healthy. They said when you're reading the ingredients, if it's something you can't pronounce, you shouldn't put it in your body.
Okay.
And I totally believe in that. Right now I don't even eat meat anymore.
Yeah.
I just stopped eating it. I just don't, you got to have health insurance. I'm going to never say don't have health insurance. You got to have it, man. Because like I was telling you about, my boy said, a lot of dudes, they just walk it off, rather. They get sick and they'll be like, man, this, man, I can't afford to go to the doctor, man. I'm just going to just chill. Like, it's terrible. But the doctor bills, man, I be looking at some of the doctor bills, like I was telling you earlier. Cause I go to the doctor all the time just to make sure, I'm getting older, so I want to make sure I'm healthy.
Yeah, me too.
And I just be looking at some of these bills, and I be like, damn, what do people who don't have money like me, what do they do? Like, how can you afford to go to the doctor that much? So
yeah,
sometimes you gotta walk it out. It's terrible, but you gotta have the health insurance, man. You can't. The eating healthy ain't gonna do it alone. It ain't gonna do it alone.
Well, an ambulance ride will start at $600.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I was telling you earlier. A lot of people that I've been talking to that I know, they say they take Uber, take an Uber to the hospital. Man, it actually makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Unless you're shot or something, you really got to get your ass up and go. But other than that,
a typical hospital stay will cost you about $10,000.
That's crazy.
And that's the whole thing, is that people without health insurance, you say, okay, you're eating healthy, you're doing this, you're exercising. All that's great and you should absolutely do it.
Yeah, you got to do that too.
But have a slip and fall. Get into a car accident. Get shot. Get stabbed. Get into a fight. And you know what I mean?
Your life can change in a heartbeat.
It'll change in a heartbeat. And I remember my friend Gabi, who was the president of SRC, told me that.
Yeah, I know him.
Yep, of course, yeah. Of course
that's
you
my
know.
guy.
He told me, I remember my first day at SRC, he said, man, you know how many people I've seen that spent their whole lives building up money, getting to a comfortable state, and one illness or one bad accident will wipe out their entire savings, later on in life. And when I heard that, I said, shit, I'm getting health insurance. Because that scared me, because I was starting to make money at that time, and I was, when you're broke, you kind of don't care. Yeah. But once you start getting a little something, you like, shit. And from what I understand,
your family, you got to be healthy for the family, because the man is the supporter.
Yeah.
You got to be healthy, and you got to make sure you stay, because you don't want what you don't want to have. Like my trainer, he called me a hypochondriac, because I'm always going to the doctor. If I have a heartburn too long, I'm going to the doctor. Be like, hey man, what the hell's going on right now? And because you don't want something like that. We had 2 people in our group pass away. You know, when
Which was Lord Infamous.
Lord Infamous and Koopsta. Koopsta nigga. R.I.P. Lord, R.I.P. Koopsta.
How old were they at the time?
Both of them was 40. The exact same age. Both of them was 40 years old when they passed away.
Right.
And I'll never forget, Coop was taking some, I don't know what kind of medicine he was taking. He was taking some kind of medicine. But one of his friends rather, told me when he passed away, she looked in his Gucci backpack, and he hadn't even opened the medicine. Like, it still had the plastic on. He wasn't taking it or whatever. And I was like, damn, so you don't want to get to that point, because this the thing about health insurance and about being healthy. It costs more if you wait too long before you find out some stuff than it do to just be healthy all the time. And that's why I be trying to tell some of the youngsters, a lot of them in they like 20s or teens or whatever, they think that it's too early to start being healthy. They think it's more something you start doing when you're in your 30s and 40s. And no, it's if you don't wait that long, it's probably too late. Coop and Lord, they was 40. I don't think either one of them probably ate healthy or ever worked out a day in their life. Outside of maybe gym and school. So it's something you want to do ahead of time.
I mean, any drug use to go along with it?
Who?
The two of them.
Did they get high? I mean, yeah. Of course they got high.
Right.
Yeah, we all got high.
The harder drugs as well.
Huh?
The harder drugs as well, not just weed.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, so like that's another thing too, like, you're getting high, you're getting drunk, this and that, and not being healthy. That's just all that, because like when you start to get older, your body don't take anything like it used to. Like you said, slip and fall when you in your 20s ain't the same as a slip and fall when you 30s and 40s. You might seriously break some shit.
Yeah, you don't heal as quickly.
You don't heal as quickly.
Yeah.
Your body ain't the same. So you gotta start being healthy early. Early.
Yeah, man. I mean, I tell people all the time that if it wasn't for like antibiotics, I'd be dead right now. You know what I mean? Because back in the day, you catch the flu or pneumonia, and you might die.
Yeah, exactly.
A Z-Pack will save you these days.
Yeah, exactly. I only took one like once before or whatever, but man, it helped.
It absolutely helps, man. And the thing is that what I said in this video that I made was that, now, a lot of people say, I can't afford health insurance. So this is what I want you to do. Add up all of the things in your life that you spend money on last month. Clothes, restaurants, clubs, Netflix, Spotify, women, men, just whatever bullshit that you've been buying, add all that up. Now, ask if all those things are more important than your health. Ask if your health is less important than those Jordans or going to the club or taking that girl out. Because let me tell you, a lot of this cool stuff that you have, if you don't take care of your health, they're going to bury you with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you another example. What I always tell people, especially as men, it's different for women, but a lot of us spend more time and money making sure our car is in good shape versus we do our actual body.
Right.
Our actual body. As soon as the check engine, check oil light come on and any of that, you hurrying up trying to get over there.
Oh yeah.
And get that taken care of. But your actual body, you'll be like, you don't really even pay no attention to that.
Yeah. Well, Warren Buffett, he had a really interesting analogy. He said, look at it like this. Let's just say when you turn 18, you get a car. You could have whatever type of car you want. You could have a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a 6'4" Impala, a truck, whatever the hell you want. You could have one car. But that's the only car you'll ever have for the rest of your life. Think about how you would treat that car. Would you not go get checkups? If a light started blinking, would you just ignore it?
No.
Would you not get a car wash?
Yeah.
Would you not get your tires replaced when the little light goes on? Or would you make sure, if you knew that you wouldn't get any other car, how would you treat that car? Now think about how you treat your body.
Yeah.
And it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you got to.
And when you talk about insurance, what happens if you get pulled over and you don't have insurance?
Yeah, you get a ticket, right? Yeah, it's illegal in I think almost all states these
Yeah.
days, right?
It's illegal. But yet, they require car insurance, but they don't require health insurance.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah, it's crazy, but they don't give a hell about it if you down.
Yeah. Obamacare tried to change that.
Yeah.
But, you know, Trump is trying to fuck all that up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's accomplished it yet, but, you know.
I don't think he has yet. I don't think he has yet. But, yeah, people take care of their cars more than they do their actual body. And it don't make no